We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Crispin. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
A game sets up a 3rd down play. QB keeper all the way. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Great Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it with the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. That play will move the sticks and set him up first down at the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set it down with a first and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks free with room to run. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The receiver grabs it. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The running game stuck twice. It sets up a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds the receiver wide open. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Dogs are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab on the receiver. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Dogs line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They got him down out near the 40. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Design quarterback run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. Not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The Buckeyes line up on first and 10 now. to call the draw play here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. No huddle now for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Quick spin on the run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass not complete. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down. It's the 2-minute time. Off the play, second and long at the 23. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's long. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession mattered.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little question.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? It's a quick grab. Second after their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they try the middle, but still for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an outbound. The catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the wideout goes in motion. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And now they run the draw play. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Single back, takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll keep it on the ground at the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Ohio State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
That's what I love about this quarterback. play. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up with the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
So 2nd and 10 yards to try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. They'll try the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And at 4th down, he'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking for some space. It's Crispin.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody... The field round, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Hand it off for a draw. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Over the middle. It's long. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback with a spot. Natty on the line. We need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. Passes the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down. Buckeyes.
Well, I'd love to see the fullback get an opportunity to score a touchdown, especially catching the ball out of the backfield. What a luxury for this offense to have that kind of athlete that can block most of the game and then catch the ball for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the middle.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. QB keeper all the way. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I mean, why not, Chris? Keep going through him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge game. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.
Here's the handoff. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on a run. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And they have a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes the crowd noise trying to help this defense out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? They look to throw it here on second down. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.